The battle is about to erupt. Su Xing, prepare to die. Bring it on. After grappling for hundreds of rounds and fighting for 3 days and nights, early one morning. I'll admit my swordsmanship is inferior, but when it comes to divine arts and spells, you can't even touch me. Oh, is that so? The fire refines all things. Puppet nascent soul art. Several puppets and old dog zone quickly closed in on you. Drawing on your extensive simulation experience, you blasted a nascent soul stage puppet to pieces with a single punch. How could you know the core of my puppet array? Because I've already killed you plenty of times, obviously. Having lost his puppet array, old dog Zone no longer dared to face you head-on. He could only throw out every trump card he had in a desperate bid to escape. 3 days later you successfully killed old dog Zone. By then, the treasures on his person had been completely exhausted. Ha! As I thought, I'd have to kill this old dog in an instant to inherit all of his wealth. Changchun sect. Intrigued by the divine arts you saw old dog Zone use, you traveled to the Changchun sect to seek guidance. May I ask, Senior, are you the cultivator who fought that great battle at Mount Lingyun a few days ago? Yes, I have a few things I'd like to ask. I wouldn't dare call it guidance. If you have questions, Senior, I will do my utmost to answer them. Is this the terrifying power of strength? To think a gold tier cultivator would be so polite to me. The sect master of the Changchun sect took you on a tour of the scripture pavilion. There, you found the 8 trigrams fortune-telling technique that old dog Zone had previously practiced. This is the complete version of 8 trigrams fortune-telling. If I can master it, deceiving the heavenly Tao itself would be child's play. A heaven-rank technique. There's actually a heaven-rank technique here. Isn't this just the Changchun art? Is it in the wrong place? You may not be aware, Senior, but this is no mistake. To obtain a heaven-rank technique, one must synthesize 3 different mystic rank techniques. Synthesis? Am I not in a world of cultivation? Why does the vibe suddenly feel like a merge mobile game? These 2 techniques are the Xianhuang art and the Fuxing art. Our 3 sects have an agreement. Should any of us synthesize the heaven rank technique in the future, we must share it with the other 2 sects. Since you know the techniques can be synthesized, someone must have succeeded before. Indeed, we even know that the synthesized technique is called the 10,000 wood formula. Unfortunately, as spiritual energy dissipated, the formula vanished as well. We've tried for years, but we haven't been able to replicate it. Is there really no other way? Actually, there is. What is it? This is a map to an ancient tomb ruin. The method to synthesize the 10,000 wood formula is there. I'm already old. Reaching the gold tier was a blessing from the heavens. But you are different. You have a bright future ahead of you. My thanks, Sect Master. If I truly find the heaven rank technique, I will certainly return to repay this kindness. Think nothing of it. Wang Xiaowu said this ancient tomb is connected to the dissipation of spiritual energy in the era of Dharma decline, and the sect master of Changchun sect claims it holds the method for synthesizing a heaven rank technique. Just what secrets are hidden within that tomb? Didn't they say it was a tomb? How is it this beautiful? Let me check the map. I see, that wasn't the tomb entrance just now. The real entrance is in a valley hidden somewhere in these mountains. To find it, I'll definitely need my spiritual sense. You thought that with a spiritual sense reaching 1,000 zhang, finding a single valley would be easy, but over a month has passed, and you haven't seen so much as a shadow of it. Left with no other choice, you have to physically tread every corner of these mountains, hoping for a breakthrough. You travel among the hills and streams, searching for the ruins while admiring the magnificent landscape, occasionally hunting wild game for food. If only there weren't an apocalypse. With mountains this beautiful and water this pure, what a great place for a resort this would have been. Ouch. Don't you run, you damn rabbit. If you've got the guts, stop and fight me. This rock, it must be 1,000 zhang tall. It's massive. Wait, this boulder is so unique. How did I not notice it when I was searching the mountain with my spiritual sense? This rock, it's actually visible to the naked eye, but undetectable by spiritual sense. This is it. This must be the entrance to the ruins. I knew it. This is the entrance. Let's see what's actually in here. These Are these all people who came to explore the ruins? The remains of the seniors serve as a grim reminder that this is no place to linger. At the same time, your seeking luck and avoiding calamity buff activates, warning you to leave this perilous location immediately. Entering with my current cultivation would be a suicide mission. Although dying in the simulation isn't a major setback, I'd still have to wait an entire week for the next attempt. I'll stop exploring for now. I'll come back when the simulation approaches the apocalypse, or once I reach the peak of divinity transformation. I can't let this simulation go to waste. You note the coordinates of the monolith, exit the dungeon, and return to the real world. You cultivate diligently, utilizing the pulse forging formula gifted by Wang Xiaowu. You finally grasp the basics of Yuan Force. Yuan Force infusion, I finally did it. A good start is half the battle. By the 18th year, your cultivation is hitting its stride. Time to water them. The flowers are dying of thirst, they're parched. If only I could hire a helper. This is spirit liquid. A single drop is worth 100 spirit stones. No wonder my cultivation has been so smooth lately. It turns out the concentration of spiritual energy in the spirit field blessed land is high enough to produce spirit liquid. You spend a week collecting an entire bottle of spirit liquid. Time to test its power. The moment you drink it, the massive amount of spiritual energy leaves you speechless. You realize that spirit liquid is even easier to absorb than spirit stones. With this, I should be able to reach peak divinity transformation before the apocalypse arrives. Over the next few years, you maintain a steady routine of collecting spirit liquid and cultivating. Finally, in the 25th year. As expected, the peak divinity transformation stage isn't that easy to break through. Although you haven't achieved a breakthrough, your cultivation has improved significantly under the nourishment of the spirit liquid. Seeing the apocalypse approaching, you decide to investigate the ancient tomb ruins. After all these years, the bones still glow. This person must have been at the great perfection of the nascent soul stage at the very least, maybe even a divinity transformation cultivator. Cultivation is an act against the heavens. Rest in peace, senior. Ah, leave fire, come forth. Being a good person really doesn't pay off these days. This? A mass grave? The density of these bones is incredible. These were all cultivators in the void returning realm. Just what is hidden in these ruins? To think even void shattering realm cultivators died here. There's spiritual energy. Although it's thin. It means there's still a spirit vein remaining in these ruins. This is the place. Who's there? A puppet? It can shatter ink ice. Is it at the void returning realm? This is the perfect time to test my Yuan Force punch. As I thought. It's no use. You died, the simulation has ended. As expected of a void returning realm puppet, it took me out in a single move. This ancient tomb holds many secrets. There must be plenty of good treasures inside. Once I'm strong enough, I'll definitely return. I choose to bring out the 4th layer divinity transformation cultivation and 2,300 spirit gathering flowers. Nearly 3,500 spirit gathering flowers, such a large quantity, will be enough to promote the spirit field blessed land into a grotto heaven. Su Xing, I've found an apartment for you. When do you have time to move? Move? Why would I move? I'm about to graduate, so a freshman will definitely be moving into this double room. Do you really want an unknown stranger as a roommate? Oh right, Fatty isn't a super senior like me, no way. Jingdu University is the safest place in all of Huaxia. I can't leave, but I can't have a strange freshman moving in either. I still need to run simulations. Fatty, do you think the school could give me a single dorm? What are you dreaming about? You'll never get past our class advisor, Old Lu, unless you're a staff member. Staff member? That's it, I can become a staff member. Hello. Can you help me find an easy job at Jingdu University? Ideally one with a single dorm? School starts in September, and I really don't want to share a dorm with the freshmen then. Alright, I'll ask around for you, but I have one condition. A condition? You have to leave your door unlocked for me every night, even if I don't stop by. I get it, just help me find the job first. Su Xing, there's news about the job. When do you have time to grab a meal together? If I go now, I'll probably lose a lot of time. I'd better run a simulation first. Congratulations, player, you have drawn the purple talent, Array Path Prodigy. Another money-making talent,